Hi, welcome back. Now that you've had some practice writing paragraphs and putting those paragraphs together into a complete essay, I'd like us to spend the remaining part of this course exploring different types of writing that you might use in other courses throughout your college career. One of the more interesting types of writing that I'd like us to start with is called an argument. Your textbook provides a good overview of what this type of writing is all about, along with some great examples of what an argument essay should look like. In its most simple definition, a written argument is an attempt to persuade a reader to think or act in a certain way. In an argument essay, you take a stand or make a claim about something, then support your stand with convincing details. This type of persuasive language started as far back as 340 BC with the Greek philosopher Aristotle. Aristotle made a pretty good living back in his day by helping lawyers present convincing arguments in a court of law. And what Aristotle discovered is that the most successful arguments contain three essential components that effectively persuade people to see things your way: ethos, pathos, and logos. Ethos is all about authority and credibility. In other words, you must give your reader a reason to believe that you are qualified to write about a particular subject. For example, if you were to make an argument that college tuition is too high, it would be important to let your reader know that you are in fact a student and that you have first-hand experience struggling with tuition increases. Pathos is all about emotions. An effective argument makes your reader have an emotional response to your writing. For example, if your job is to persuade people to donate money to a children's hospital, you might ask your readers to think about the health and well-being of their own children. This would certainly elicit an emotional response that might encourage a donation. Logos is all about logic. You must provide your readers with facts, figures, and studies that prove the validity of your argument. As a bonus, this will also help strengthen the ethos in your argument because you're showing a reader that you're not just making things up. To help you become more familiar with the ethos, pathos, and logos of a good argument, I've included a short quiz in this week's module that will test your knowledge on this topic. After you have completed the quiz, I'd like you to get started on your argument essay. Be sure to take a look at the downloadable worksheets I've provided in this module. In Part 1, you'll explore different ideas that you might use for the main point or main argument of your essay. In Part 2, you'll start developing the body of your essay, looking for possible ways to include ethos, pathos, and logos in your writing. Your final step is to put all the pieces together in a well-formatted essay. Remember that a completed essay includes a title, an introduction, 3 to 4 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. So for this week, the assignments are: 1. Complete the argument quiz. 2. Use worksheet number 1 to explore possible arguments you might use in an essay. 3. Use worksheet number 2 to explore ways to include ethos, pathos, and logos in your writing. 4. Submit a complete argument essay with a title, introduction, 3 to 4 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. Well, that's it for this week. If you have any questions or concerns about this week's module, be sure to contact me through the Blackboard email. Have a good week, and I'll see you next time.